Okay, so apparently there's a typhoon weather warning information. See from over there. I mean, it's not that close, but it's closer to Taiwan, and well, nice knowing you all. If something happens on the plane, and that was it. At least my final video. Yeah, so I thought I'd do my final vlog here. My final solo trip vlog before I go back to Singapore. Got a cocoa macchiato from Starbucks. Thank God for the YouTube card, I'm not gonna lie. Thank God for mom and the YouTube card also. It really saves a lot of hassle of changing currencies and shit like that. Freaking godsend. Okay, yeah. Cause I don't have a lot of peace when I go home. There's gonna be someone at home at the very least all the time. I don't want to close the door and do my recordings and all that shit also. So I just thought, since I got 7 hours to kill here, I've already killed 2 hours already. I got another 5 hours left. Just do like a final vlog lah. It shouldn't take very long also. Like a final wrap up vlog for everything that was in Okinawa, I should really go and get a vlogging camera. I'm not gonna lie. I really have half a mind to think about it. Oh yeah, you want to see my setup? Whatever setup this is, so it's on my Endure phone tripod. But then I put it on like here. My bag bought from Japan, Tokyo. No, not Tokyo. Kyoto that time. Then this is I just chill here. Sit down here, put my legs here. Footrest. Then there's my Starbucks cup over there. I don't know how the camera's gonna be like. I just move it around. So yeah. I had a time of my life. I had a time of my life. As much as the video reaction doesn't say so, I'm not a very expressionistic person, but I had a fantastic time in Okinawa. Like, it's not like the very very loud kind of like great time, but it's just I had a lot of peace. I had a lot of time for myself. I had a lot of time to reflect. I had a lot of time to enjoy, reminisce, and really just be my own person. Just be my own person. Explore everything on my own. Pure independence, The last day, just this morning, everything was. It was really messy, I would say. Yeah, today was a rush. Cause there were a lot of things that I didn't really pack yet, cause I was still using it for the night. So there were a lot of things still, and they're pretty big things. Like one of them was a tripod, and one was the slippers that I brought here. I have 3 slippers in the luggage right now, and I was like, oh shit, I don't think I can fit everything in, so I need the carry-on bag. So I started repacking everything, just food into the carry-on bag and shit. So I was just rushing out, cause I told myself I'm gonna leave house by 7, wake up by 6, leave house by 7. But like there's still things left undone. Like I haven't wrote the letter to Yoshio, which I wrote in the morning. Haven't bathed, haven't eaten breakfast. Breakfast sucks, honestly. The bun that I bought sucks. Hated it. Ate half and I threw the rest away. Smoke. Just did all that. And by the time I was done everything, I mean, I know I was rushing, but I still want to take certain moments. I still want to take pictures of certain moments and reminisce and take one last look at the room. I took a picture of the room before I left, just one last look, because if I recall, I didn't take a photo of it, so I did. By the time I left the house, it was 8. It was already 8 o'clock when I left the house, so there's a whole hour behind. I mean, to be fair, I woke up at 6:30, cause I was like, oh, the flight's not really at 11, the flight's at 11:50, so I got time. I got almost another hour to go, so why not just go a bit later, right? So yeah, I brought that upon myself. I brought that upon myself. It means all me, right? It's a solo trip, so there's that's the case, you know, like I have complete freedom and independence. But it also means that if any fault, it is only my own. Okay, mostly my own lah, mostly my own. I'll tell you more about what happened later. But yeah, I was like rushing down because I haven't took videos of the dashboard yet that I wanted to do. I did a quick one. Okay, I'm just gonna do a very quick one because I think I'm late for, you know, whatever I had to do. So this is the car dashboard. As you can see, these are the volume buttons. You know, I think this is the text to speech. I don't know what's that. That's okay. Left, right, skip. This is interesting though. So this mark here keeps you on the lane. These two here is like the front, left, and right of the car that will check whether how close are you to hitting something. Eco means economical mode, temperature, time. So if I go off lane a little bit, it will start beeping orange, and it will let me know that I'm going off lane a little bit, and it auto steer me back. So that's really cool. Kilometer per hour, kilometers, how much I need to go for petrol, and the controls. Yeah, I'm really gonna miss this. And I haven't thought of petrol also, so there are a lot of things left undone, like just loose ends that haven't tied up yet. So yeah, fuck it lah. If they look at me, I just tell them I'm a YouTuber lah. Anyone who creates a YouTube account is a YouTuber. Anybody who plays a game is a gamer. Anybody who enjoys anything is an enjoyer. Okay. Yeah. It was a rush. And I wanted to top up my petrol at Ineos because, you know, because it's fucking Ineos. It's like, I don't know, like a Japanese icon to me. Mostly because of initial D lah, so it was a Japanese icon to me to top up at petrol at Ineos. So I specifically looked for an Ineos somewhere near Naha city area. I thought they would have like full service like what I read in the article. And I went there, it was a self-service petrol station. I was like, oh boy, okay. Lucky I thought of petrol before, so I kinda know how it works, but then there wasn't like the ledge thing. So I went out there, I parked the car, and I thought of the petrol, and surprisingly they only took card. Okay, no, they take coins also, but if it's in coins, it's only in Japanese. If I want to top up using in English, I have to use the card. So I was like, wow, lucky mom top up YouTube card for me. Yeah, I didn't want her to top up the YouTube card. Although in fairness, some of the money went to Mike's CD. I could have used cash if I really wanted to. If I was really that's what I could still use cash. I wouldn't be much of a problem also. I could ask the staff there also actually. This is just me justifying my independence and my lack of a need for help on this trip. Yeah, I still spent under 2.5k. I'm pretty sure I still have like $100 inside, 100 yen inside. So yeah, I went to use the card. It was super easy to use to top up petrol. Just use regular, put the nozzle inside. I had only 90 kilometers or I think 80 kilometers left when I arrived at the petrol kiosk. It was very little because full tank is about 570 kilometers. So I only 90 kilometers. So likely I have drove the car around and I've traveled around in the car for about 450 kilometers likely, or maybe even lesser than that, maybe 420 kilometers. Heyo, 420. Likely for 420 kilometers I traveled. Cause the car, even though it's stationary, it will still take up petrol. So yeah, top petrol, and it was surprisingly cheap. I think it was 159 yen per liter, I think. So I think it was, I don't know how many liters it was, the car, but I paid, I mean, if I can just do the math right now and just put it on the screen, it'll show up. But total I only paid 6.2k yen for my petrol. Yeah, total only paid 6.2k yen for my petrol, which is pretty freaking cheap. I thought it's gonna go up to like 100 was gonna go up to like 10k yen plus. Then I just remember like dad's car was in Estima, it has more petrol needed inside, it's a larger fuel tank, so that's why it's $100 plus. Mine's like a Yaris. Yeah, it's a hatchback, it's a compact car, it's a hatchback, so like it doesn't require much petrol. $62. I could actually bought Mike's CD actually, shit. Actually, how much yen I have left? Curious. I have $80 left, yeah, I totally could have bought the CD for him, shit. I mean, I was just being cautious, so I was just being cautious, that's why. So yeah, after topping up the petrol, went straight over to Relax Car Rentals. Everything was smooth. She went to check the car, everything's clean. I mean, I cleaned it up as much as I can. The back was dirty as fuck, but I tried to clean up yesterday. No, just this morning when you try to clean up, I quickly took the wet tissue, just doused it in water. I just took the big ass mineral water that I bought, splash it around, quickly clean up the dirt at the back, and just, because it was like really dirty for me, so I just thought I'll clean that up. The rest is okay. Dropped it off at Relax Car Rental. She took a look at the car, tried out the car, everything like that. Everything's great. Sube tega daijoubu desu. I told her like sube tega daijoubu desu. She's like, huh? Yeah, my accent's not there yet at all. But yeah, it was all fine. It was all daijoubu. Everything was daijoubu. Then I asked her to help me take a picture with my film camera. I had 5 shots left. Okay, when I left, I think I had 6 shots left. I took one of the car before I left at the parking lot. I took one at the petrol kiosk. I took one in Naha. So I had 3 shots left. And then I asked her to help me take a picture with me and the car. And I think she didn't know how to use the film camera. I mean, no surprise lah. And then she used all my 3 rolls. She used all my 3 rolls for that one shot. I guess it's just safety, right, for her. I don't care, like, it's just 3 rolls, daijoubu lah. Okay, it's just 3 shots only, just use it all in case anything fucks up, sure. I wasn't gonna use it anywhere else anyway. Maybe on the plane when I'm flying off, but okay, I'm really considering getting a vlogging camera. A very, very affordable one first. Because I realize I'm using my phone a lot for capturing stuff. Otherwise, on travels, I likely won't bring it out if I want to get a vlogging camera. Probably when I get my job first lah. Probably when I start working, I got some spare cash and I'll just get a vlogging camera lah. Or if there's a sale on and it's very affordable to get a vlogging camera, I'll just get one lor. I'll see how it goes. Yeah. Because it depends on how much I travel also. And depends on how much I want to keep vlogging also, then I will see whether I want to get a vlogging camera or not. Oh yeah. After that, I took a cab down to Naha Airport. They didn't say that they will reimburse the cab fare to Naha Airport, which I felt that they should, cause their service is not Naha Airport. So like my impression was that both the travels to Naha Airport and from Naha Airport will be reimbursed, but they didn't. So they only reimbursed the one going there, not the one going back to Naha Airport. So I wish that could be better. Checked in the luggage, and then they say whether they have any of these prohibited items, and I was like, oh, no food, no drinks or anything like that onto the carry-on luggage. And I was like, okay, that's shit. I was like, this is beer and this is like jimami tofu, so what am I gonna do with it? She's like, you can't carry it on. So I just opened the luggage. I just dropped the whole carry-on duffel bag inside, and I just kick it and just wrap up the whole freaking, like the Simpsons meme like that. Just wrap up the whole freaking thing. I don't care. I mean, if everything's all compact and squashed inside, and when it tumbles and move around inside the cargo hold, it shouldn't move around as much, or it should be all locked in place. So I guess it works out in the end. A lot of things like mess up, but then they all worked out well, so it's like happy little accidents, Yeah, I got to the airport just in time. I arrived at Relax Car Rental at 9:30. By the time I reached the airport, it was about 9:40. I had about 2 hours more before I had to check in, so okay, I just go and get my 7 stars mentor, bring it home. But it's still mine. It's still my packet. It's gonna be my last packet, my last stick. Then that's all. I'm not gonna smoke anymore already. My last cigarette is gonna be 7 stars mentor. I know there were a lot of last sticks, but one of the official last sticks is this. Okay, wait. Did I actually quit after? No, I didn't. There's no way. I didn't. I didn't. I thought I quit after Infinity Peace, but it was Mike who quit after Infinity Peace. I was still smoking. Yeah, so for now, 7 stars mentor is gonna be my last stick ever. Hopefully, in Singapore. If I go JB, probably not lah. If I go overseas to like Vietnam or like Bangkok, maybe. If I go Japan again, though I'm smoking, I don't care. That one is no smoke. Oh shit, I was smoking. I calculated. I just realized that I smoked 3 packs within 5 days, including this pack right now. It's gonna be like 4 packs. Okay, I didn't smoke finish this pack, so it's like 3.1, 3.2, 3.1 packs. 3.1 packs in 6 days. Okay, that doesn't sound very nice. okay, that sounds better. That sounds better. No, smoking 3.1 packs in 6 days sounds better than smoking 3 packs in 5 days, because of the variance. Wow, 3 packs in 5 days is nuts, eh? I didn't know I was smoking that much. 3 packs in 5 days, that's about like 0.8 packs a day. That's way higher than my normal rate. My normal rate is like a pack within like 4 days. A pack for 4 days, that's like shit, man. I mean, it's cheap in Japan, so I don't care lah. 7 stars mentor was, how much was it? I think it was 400 yen. Yeah, it's still cheap lah. $4, $5 for a pack. I smoked 7 stars when I first came in. I smoked Peace after that, the lights cigarette. Then I smoked 7 stars mentor after that. Yeah. Three packs in 5 days, man. 3 packs in 5 days. Holy crap. Yeah, this is it, man. This is it. This is it. No more. This last unopened pack that I bring back to Singapore, this is the last one already. No more. I'm quitting. I'm quitting after this. After I got the cigarettes, was the international departures line. The line for the X-ray was freaking long, like holy shit. It was sneaking all over the place, and like people were all queuing up. I wonder what they're queuing up for, but I was like, kiasu a bit. It's the road to the international departure, so I'll just queue up first. And other people were like just, cause they had like in a party of 2 or 3, so like one person can queue and another person can go and check out the line. And it was ready for international departures. It was a long line. I think I waited there for an hour plus. Yeah, I waited there for an hour plus to get to the X-ray, and I was like freaking out. Okay, I was freaking out, but not as much, because I know that there are people around me who are taking the same flight also, so they're not gonna like drop a whole bunch of passengers off the flight, right? They're not gonna like, oh, all of you are not like 3/4 of you are not boarding the flight because of the departures in Okinawa. They're not gonna do that shit. So I was like, yeah, a little panicking, but not so much, because I know that if the ship dies, there's people dying with me. Like, I could tell that they're from Taiwan also. Then I was carrying this, I was still carrying the 1.5 liter bottle, because hydration nation. So I didn't want to pee, because if I pee I need to exit the line, and then like I need to queue all over again. I'll be late already. So I just held to the very end, chugged the water. I couldn't finish the last sip, so the people in Okinawa, they put a pail there to clear all the water. So that was nice. I don't think it's just water inside there though. It was one liquid was clear, another liquid was murky, like tea kind of murky or coffee kind of murky. So like there's a whole concoction of drinks inside. I wonder how much will it cost for me to take a sip of the bucket. $400, $500, like just a tablespoon sip of that murky water. I think I go for 750 dollars for one tablespoon sip of that water on that bucket. I will do it. $750, I don't mind. $750 I can go Vietnam. I just need to take one sip. Maybe spend $50 for MC and then I can go Vietnam already. Smart. This one make money. You put your body on the line for money. Sounds like wrestling. Sounds like jackass. Yeah. So it's a long ass snaking line. I was worried as fuck that I'll not be able to make the flight. I was worried as fuck and I'm not worried as fuck. I'm just saying I'm worried as fuck because it's a normal thing that I always say. But in truth, I wasn't that worried. I was just concerned. Cause okay, one X-ray machine was down, so all the international flights had to go through only 2 X-rays only. And it's a long ass queue, so okay But my priority was making sure the film doesn't go through the X-ray. So I had to tell the staff, okay, even though there's a sign that film rolls there's over 1.6 ISO. No, film rolls is under 1.6 ISO will be fine. But I didn't want to take the chance, so I just told them, don't go through the X-ray. So okay, then they obliged, asked me to take out my shoes and just go ahead with it. I held up the line for like maybe a minute. I don't know, like 30 seconds or so. So like I don't care. You just need to wait for another 30 seconds. Fuck it. Took out my shoes. Actually, they were great. They were accommodating to my needs. The film roll didn't go through the X-ray. Even though it's safe, I didn't want to take the risk. Then when I exited, oh my god, it was so smooth sailing from there on already. I think they're just doing renovations, that's why it's slow as fuck, so people have to be patient. Then through there, they check the passport, go through the customs immigration. Everything was digital. There was barely any way inside. There was barely any queues. Maybe because of how slow the X-ray is. There were barely any queues at the electronic customs or the electronic passport checker. Like the passport check was about like 5 seconds. The customs check was about like 20 seconds. I'm done already. I think I was worried. The same reason why many people there are worried also is that we thought that the boarding area or the gates are really far away, like in Singapore, like that. Like you have to travel and walk many travel later to get to the gate. That's why we were all worried that we had to run for the flight. But then it's a very small airport. Like I walked through the customs, walked through like the snaking path. And the gate's right in front of me. Like the gate is straight up right in front of me. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Everyone's still waiting for the flight that I'm supposed to take. Right in front of me. Everyone's still waiting outside. They haven't even opened the gates yet. I was like, okay, go small. Go small, fuck yeah. I'm gonna miss Japan smoking rooms. There's always a smoking point somewhere. There's always like a smoking room somewhere. They're never too far away from one, so I always look for one. I barely walk around and smoke. I always try to find a smoking point and smoke there. Cause otherwise then you find a cigarette butt. Otherwise then you throw a cigarette butt inside a plastic bag. Inside the plastic bag that I'm holding on. And I try not to litter, so I feel that I'm at least a little above average in the Japanese or the Okinawans there when it comes to like litter. Cause straight up people were just littering all over the place, spitting all over the place. I was like, this is your country, man. Okay lah, I mean, every country has its people lah. I won't say it's a lot compared to China or Singapore. There were a lot lesser, but there are still people like that. So it's really just humans lah. Everywhere you go, it's just humans. People all break the laws. People don't really care. People just litter. It's very common lah. Yeah. So yeah, smoke, go on the flight, and then I was off already, and now I'm here. Wow, 30 minutes reflection just for one day only. Not one day, one morning, man. Yeah, I woke up to the alarm, but I woke up a little bit earlier than that because I didn't close the curtains. And the curtains was wide open, so I just woke up to the bright light just shining straight on my face. I was like, oh, okay. Had about 4 hours of sleep. But it's okay, I had like a bottle of Boss coffee and now this one, so I'm fine. Today was a rush. It was a rush compared to most of my other days in Okinawa. Even on the day that I landed in Okinawa, it was a very chill day. I just got used to the car, drove around the area, stopped by Chatan, shop at Aeon Mall, and really just chill out even on the day that I landed. I mean, it's no surprise lah. It's no surprise I'm rushing on this day because of how close the time together and everything is, and how late that I left the house at. So, hmm. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it.